Well, this is our chicken collection. I guess this is where it started originally, where we got a little obsessed with collecting chickens, into chickens, and people started giving us chickens. This is probably the nicest one right here. Dale had it before we met. Kind of a cool antique planter, a rooster pushing a wheelbarrow. There's less charming ones. Definitely this one is one of the more tackier pieces in the collection.
Did you say it was located down by the creek, where you can get a whole gob of good things to eat? All good parts of the chicken once.
Right there. Yeah, I'd have to say that's the most tackiest one. But this is kind of how it started before we even thought about actually owning live chickens. Just kind of thought chickens were a funny, strange thing to collect and pet. I had chickens growing up when I was younger, but to actually own them now in the city, like when I first heard that Madison is allowing people to own 4 hens within city limits, I was pretty surprised. But this is kind of our collection before we knew that even existed.
Come on, all you fellas, and take a drink from my pack, 'cause the party's ready to start down at the Chicken Shack.
So there you have it. That's how we kind of got started with not really thinking that we were going to own chickens, but just how the obsession started, I guess, for us. Kind of a tacky chicken collection with some tacky and some not so tacky, but as a whole pretty tacky. Dale and I went last May to Iowa to go visit Sue and Mark. They lived near Tipton, Iowa, and they owned a farm there where they lived, and they had goats and ducks and chickens and cats.
Chicken shit, chicken shit, chicken shit, chicken shit. I'm a chicken shit from Carolina. I said mash, 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 just can't lie. All the local cats just go around. Hey, Farmer John, what's the word? The word around here is a pork and turd. Chicken shit, chicken shit.
It was just a neat experience and reminded me of how I grew up kind of at home, and after that visit, kind of just being around there out in the country around all those animals, we just both really enjoyed it, and we decided kind of on the way home that we were going to just go and do the deed and order some chickens, order some chicks.
Just can't last. All the local cats just growing grass. Hey, Farmer John, what's the word? The word around here is pork and turd. Chicken shit, chicken shit. Chicken shit, chicken shit. Chicken shit, chicken shit.
And so we went home, and I think it was either that day that we got home, the day after Mother's Day, I believe, we ordered 4 chicks and just went and picked them up from the hatchery and brought them home. We ordered 4-day-old chicks from Abendroth Hatchery in Waterloo, Wisconsin. We ordered a barred rock, a gold star, a white rock, and a California white. All of them were either sex-linked or they were event sexed, all to be hens. We brought them home. Over the months they grew, we put them in an aquarium in our dining room where we kept them warm with heat lamps and fed them and watered them. And over time they grew and grew and grew until we had to move them into the basement.
They would be bears. They live on farms. Look at that legging. Look at that legging. Cool. Look at that little legging. They're waiting for their oats, of course. Oh, you hear glass on cement.
Put some oats. Oh, I guess there's some oats in there.
And there's some bread in there too they might be interested in. I don't know. Let's see. Some oats might be here towards Tiger.
Gilda. Here.
Gotta clean the cage. Gotta clean it.
Gwen, the hen. Guinevere, here.
Oh my God, they're such babies.
There you go.
There you go. It's alright.
It's great, Gwen.
Good girl. Good big bad hen. Good big bad hen. Yes, she is. Good big bad hen. She is. I don't think they're probably going anywhere, but I
One day, I was walking down the street. I was cruising in Brooklyn, you know what I mean. Something was cooking, but was it the chicken? There was a mouse and chicks in a box. Said 2 for 1, but 3 for 2. I said that's not bad, here's money for you. One was a magenta, the other was a blue.
Dale and I came home late one night after going out to the bar. So it was about 2:30 in the morning or so, and I turned on the sodium light outside, and right about when it kicked in, we heard this strange noise. We soon knew that one of our chickens must be a rooster. We couldn't figure out, it took us a while to figure out which one it might be. We had our suspicions that Guinevere might not be a hen at all, but might be a rooster. And so we had to take immediate action so the neighbors wouldn't react to it and call the cops.
The sun come up, it was blue and gold. The sun come up, it was blue and gold. The sun come up, it was blue and gold. Ever since I put your picture
you're not allowed to keep roosters in town, only hens, because of the noise that roosters make. Obviously, you can't tolerate that within city limits. We changed his name from Guinevere to Rockefeller because his breed is a white rock, and because he was a male now, or feller. So we found it fitting, and we went through the process of giving him up